Hey, it's Rex!
Rex come back alive?
Rex have many sidekicks now.
Quite the little celebrity, aren't we?
Well, you know, I've been trading here for a while. Anyway, I'll find us a ride to the Empire. You guys go on ahead to the inn.
Sounds good. See you around then.
Okay, so ships to the Ardanian Empire should be leaving from Goldmouth flight deck on the 4th floor. I think there's a reception desk there where I should be able to charter one. Time to get moving. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we finished up in Uriah, grabbing all sorts of things. Sorino sorry? Finally, what are you sorry for? Friends know how hard it is to track down world-traveling adventurers. Oh, I did not mean to talk to you, actually. Corin, but she got kid named Kazuna. Kazuna got from kid named Mark. Mark got from Mare. Anyway, it's very valuable core crystal, so everybody say to Signori Sorry, please not drop or break. Villagers find it in dusty box in attic and decide must entrust to people who use it in good way. That's why they give to, I cannot say your name, Sorino Sorry. Sorino Sorry just to have trustworthy face me guess. And now, Sorino Sorry entrust to you. Divine Core Crystal. I didn't mean to grab this quite so early, it's not that big of a deal. I just don't really want to overload on new blades right now, but trust me, this is a very, very strong blade. He permanently disappears after we grab that. Anyway, last time we finished up in Uriah, inheriting the Merc group, learning all we could about it, and getting a trip to Argentum. We also can grab a core chip if we really want to. This time we're gonna go around the bazaar, do some shopping, go upstairs, get a ticket to More Ardane. If we go to the item list, there are these contracts that we got from our first Merc mission that add new items to Argentum stores. These are contracts, they are not deeds. Brings new Gourmati fusion products to the Reiterate bookstore in Argentum. This is just telling us that a contract is now available in that shop and in Honeycomb Sweets. I could not wait to own Honeycomb Sweets and gorge myself on Narsapear jelly all day. The final item is not even as good as the Narsapear jelly. Does have a longer effect time and is better than the Sparkle Sugar. We'll buy one of each. Didn't need to buy one of those. Honeycomb Deeds increases dev point gains by 1. Every time we do anything that would increase the development of an area, that'll increase it by a little bit more. This is a contract that's better to get early on so that there are greater returns over time. I'm wanting to say you actually don't have a deed for me right now. When that happens, we cheat. Yum Yum's Golden Gun, the Millenarian Titan, Adventures of Myram, and no, you don't. Never happened. I'm sorry for cheating. It's not my fault our pouch items are so bad and not worth the money. It pains me to think of how many people go through this entire adventure thinking that pouch items suck because the first one they give you sucks and they never think to try out the good ones. Bro, I want to talk to Yo-Yo. Is something wrong? Yeah, his dancing kind of worried me too. Bro went out to salvage the other day, came back with special looking ox core. But Bro not driver, so not very knowledgeable about this kind of thing. No reason to hold on to. How about Bro give to friends as gift? Maybe could equip on selves and give it a test run. Just personal opinion of Bro, but should be just right for Blade, who really into smashing and brawling. Thanks. Massive Melee Mithra. Or for short. This is the single best critical up ox core in the entire game, giving 25% over what the Blade presently has. Pyra having that critical damage effect could make her a good candidate for it, but personally I think you're better off going with a Blade with a higher critical rate. After all, with it being percent-based and multiplicative and all that, it gets exponentially better the higher the crit rate is, and 16% to 20% isn't that big of a difference. How friends getting on with ox core that Bro gave as present? Did it improve power of launch? Meh, no change to launch power. Well, it's special thing all the same. Bro have strange feeling it may be even most ultimate item of all. Bro and all of his lingo, mentioning smashing, ultimate, brawls, and melee, is a not at all subtle reference to Super Smash Bros. This was added as free DLC on the 1-year anniversary of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to celebrate Mithra becoming a spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Just update to the latest version and it's free to grab, no payment required. How this possible? Haley want to send them to Moratha and back! Something wrong. Survey team send word of ship that have impertinence to do business without approval of trade guild. If unlicensed trade allowed to continue, marketplace end up in complete shambles. And that it. End of merchant age, lost in history! You business people really think that like every single policy change is just a boogeyman out to get your entire business out of business, isn't it? Splendid, Haley, expect to hear good news in near future. That is a new Merc mission. Like I said, I don't really promise every Merc mission out there. Ben is out on business, it seems. Or, more likely, tax evading. If we go back and talk to Chimomo, the boat driver that brought us over here, Chimomo's so excited about war starting between Uriah and Morardain. This will be big chance for Argentum Trade Guild to earn crazy big buckets of money. We all set for war to break out now. Ship already piled full of military and medical supplies. And we're supposed to inform Chairman at very moment Uriah make move. Yeah, I know, skip travel is silly and ruins the plot, but additional details that tell the story better help the plot. Oh man, as I was going around looking for those missions, it's Hurka, Mr. I can't do credit himself. See, you remember it so strongly, don't you? You know the Ardanians are next most common race in Argentum after the Nopon, right? There are quite a few people like me who were born in Morardain but choose to live here instead. Main reason is that Morardain's Titan isn't an easy place to live. The ground is barren and not many crops grow there. Some choose to move to Gormat too, but I went for Argentum since there are more working opportunities. Though I guess the bigger reason is that I failed to get in the Ardanian army. I'm sorry, Scottish people, you don't all sound like that to me. I promise. You wonder what happened to that pilot who didn't pay us? He's busy shoveling crabbles off of the deck now. It's definitely him. It's been a while since we visited the courier. We are free to send money back home anytime we want. Corinne, here's 10,000 G. You're a good kid, you know. Always sending money home like this. I agree, Rex is a good kid. We can check in on Limuli and Gagebi. Those two, well, one guard, one slacker. What cylinders friend use when go salvaging? More pricey cylinders is harder to justify purchase, Limuli know, but pricey cylinders also have much better quality, so likely to get better treasures. So when friends have money to spare, Limuli think it best to stretch a little and buy pricey cylinders sometimes. He's skirting the topic. Limuli started saying he want to become salvager, but me tell him is bad idea. We need all security personnel we can get right now, so no one get away with vile deeds like Chairman Banna. Besides, Limuli is dozy pawn. Always late for work and make mistake. Not cut out for dangerous job like salvaging. You think he's gonna fall asleep at the bottom of the cloud sea? I could see it. Oh, the hide and seek trio as well's got some new things going on. Other days, sneaky make use of low profile nature to sneak on board Maelstrom. Found a nice looking salvage point there. I found the exact same thing. It is a pretty remote salvage point I wouldn't expect a lot of people to know about. Aft. I'm studying to become a driver. I know the most important thing is whether you have potential, but I figure it can't hurt to be prepared. Did you know that when your affinity with your blade gets high, you can use these powerful special attacks? Or I guess it's pretty basic stuff. How about this then? If you touch a core crystal that's been cleansed in Indol, you're more likely to succeed than with one that hasn't been. I took this to mean that he's talking about rare and legendary core crystals, how those come to be. Oh, Etoto. Not sure if friends know, but customer from mercenaries come in and make reservation. They reserve almost every seat in Rumbletum Canteen. Etoto think it too much to handle by ourselves, so we looking to hire temp staff for the occasion. Big problem is, it not looking likely that we find anyone. Oh, that saved Etoto's fur big time. Very thankful to friends for help. So, the mercenaries are taking up all the seats, so we're getting more mercenaries to look after the mercenaries. Sounds good. Up from the aft end, everyone's just sort of hanging out around here. Can't talk to any of them. You missed out on some really high bonus points for me. That's one of my favorite things a video game can do. And you got it so right in Garfont Village. What's your excuse? Now I have expectations of you. Going up here, we still have that cylinder craft. What is this over here? I didn't grab this treasure trove on first. Oh, Poppy's not in the party because we're all by ourselves, but I could grab it if we had Poppy. I've ruined everything. Ah! We could go out this way. They all look dead. Okay, no, they're just, well, maybe them rolling over is just some gas leaking out. Over this way. Nothing. All right. Oh, no. Turn around. Another treasure trove. Please don't need Nop on Wisdom. Good. No such brains required. Ambush boost. Just boost the power of the first attack in a battle. Situationally useful. And Mochichi. It's been a while since we visited you. We've done a few quests that involve some salvaging. Let's see if we qualify for a higher salvager rank. You know what's bad when I don't think wasting 500 G on nothing is worth resetting, but I do think that wasting a couple thousand G on pouch items I'll never use is worth resetting. Another treasure acquired down here needs lockpicking level 2. We're gonna have so many treasure chests to go back and grab when we're done with this. For an extra bit of trivia, Massive Melee Mithra's Japanese name is Mithra in a multiplayer battle. It seems like Japanese names for concepts tend to be a lot less creative than the American ones. Don't know why that is. Mumufa hear many things living in a place like this. What kind of information friends looking for? We have an informant here that's off to the side that could very easily be missed. I have it in my notes to grab Salvaging Wisdom 1, and I don't know why I wrote this down. A perfectly executed dive doesn't equal results. Salvager, leave luck to heaven! Leave luck to heaven is the literal translation of what Nintendo means. Here I thought it was just gonna be a useless tutorial where I was gonna be like, salvaging wisdom. Press A when it says to press A. Press B when it says to press B, and press X when it says to press X. That's what I was expecting, but no, that was actually pretty cool. I, for once, actually approve of a tutorial. Heck, I'd even go so far as to say that I was expecting it to say, what happens when it says to press Y? It's a secret. By Salvaging Wisdom 2. Murmur! I'm just gonna cut in line here, you know. Salvagers, you get preferential treatment and all. Out of the way, bub. Looking for passage to Morardane. Not to worry, friend. Plenty space. You traveling alone? Roughly 6 people, I'd say. We have a lot more blades than that, man. Meh, that big group. I offer special discount for group travel. Let everyone board as much as like for a total of 4,000 G. I'm a salvager, by the way. I can travel for free, can't I? Murmur not realize. In that case, I make discount. That comes to 3,000 G. Wait, so I can't go for free? Meh. How many you say coming on board? 6, maybe more. And how many of them salvagers? I don't know, I could maybe take my clothes off and shove Pyra into them. No. Which mean how many non-salvagers? Quite a lot. Then should pay 3,000 G. Murmur sorry, be big-hearted, but have limit to kindness. If we don't pay this, we can't progress. You're going salvaging, buddy, to pay for all your non-salvager friends if you don't have the money. Thanks kindly. Let Murmur know when friends are ready to board and we set off shipshape. Argentum Nopon drive hard bargain. It was much easier to get a discount in Uraya. Oh well, I should head back to the inn and meet up with the others. Up on the flight deck, cluckon. Cluckin'? Like the present tense verb of what a chicken does. Thing is, we just received a huge delivery from Morardane. It's much bigger than usual, so we're all behind schedule handling it all. That's why I need your help. If any of those blades you got thinks they're strong enough, could they help out with lugging the stuff? Thanks for the help. Might even be able to make up for the lost time if things go well. Headed upstairs a little bit more to explore some new places in Goldmouth that we haven't seen already. Because I know that there's more Merc missions out and about if we want to go after them. Door! My, how aggressive. There's guards standing right outside. We'll just break the lock. On this upper level, this place is really cool. So this Titan floats on the surface of the Cloud Sea. Means there's got to be a pilot here at all times. Friends ever play Clattertongue? It's a fun board game. Everyone here in Wheelhouse into Clattertongue lately? Players gather materials from each map and then exchange materials for points. First to 20 points is winner. Me currently at 10 wins, 10 lose. If friends interested, buy a game at Napok's Hobby Store. Sounds like Settlers at Catan. And adding to the detail, right in this pilot's room is a larger version of the Cloud Sea compass that Rex used earlier to chart our course to the World Tree. For the obsessive types of the Merc group, there are 5 Merc missions hidden around Argentum, but I'm just not gonna really bother with them. Those are the 3 that are right on the beaten path. The others aren't that important.
Right. So it looks like we're heading out tomorrow. Everyone, make sure you're ready by then.
Understood.
Affirmative. The tea here is lovely.
You can find quality goods here from all around, Orist. You like the place?
Yes. If there's time before we leave, I think I'll have another cup later.
Feels so good to rest in a proper inn after a long voyage.
Yeah, it's good to be on familiar shores again.
You! How did you... What? What are you doing in my bed?
Wait!
Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Wait a minute, would you? Ow! You're the one in my room. The guy's room, see?
I can't believe it. I did it again. I am such an idiot.
Is this what they call sleepwalking?
You were staring.
Huh?
Pervert.
Whoa, what?
She's certainly exposing an awful lot of skin.
Pot, meat kettle.
Would you care to explain what that is supposed to mean, my good sir?
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
Hi, Pyra.
Oh, good morning.
Listen, about earlier.
I'm sorry about Mithra. She gets very confused when she's just woken up.
I see.
It didn't get violent, did it?
No, I didn't do anything weird. Not a thing.
No. It was more Mithra I was worrying about.
Oh, right. I guess she did throw a thing or two.
Oh no. So that was where that came from. I'm sorry. Did it hurt a lot?
No, not at all. Really, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Honestly, my head is still a little painful.
To be young again.
Indeed, indeed.
We need a little romance in our lives, too, eh?
Actually, I'm quite all right.
Aegeon. Yes.
have returned from my assignment, Your Majesty.
Welcome back, Morag. You too, Bridget.
I'm honored.
It is good to see you again, Bridget.
You look well too, Aegean.
So this Aegis truly was the genuine article?
Indeed.
And the boy?
From his garments, he appeared to be a young salvager.
I would be most interested in meeting him.
That can be arranged.
We have received reports of an attack on a ship headed for the Praetorium.
A transport vessel.
Yes, carrying a cargo of core crystals.
Core crystals. Torna's work, then.
Most likely. According to a lucky survivor, the culprit was a masked man.
Jin. It must have been him.
This is the third time. From what I hear, Urian vessels have also suffered significant damage.
My sincere apologies. This is all my fault, Your Majesty. I let that Torna girl off lightly. I should have interrogated her more.
You set the captive loose because you felt it necessary, did you not? That is enough for me. Besides which, if this really is the doing of that masked man, I doubt he would have been stopped, even by an army 5,000 strong. We have more pressing issues to consider.
Such as?
The Senate have independently resumed the excavation of Judicium.
The pro-war faction. Senator Roderick.
The loss of those core crystals must have made them restless. Judicium is a very delicate region. It would be unwise to provoke Uriah.
I understand your meaning. If the Senate make any unsavory moves, we can take action.
I'm counting on you, dear sister.
Where do ships to the Ardanian Empire leave from again? Goldmouth Flight Deck. It's up on the 4th floor. Right, gotcha. Shall we get moving then? Ardanian Empire sounds so grand. Tora cannot wait to see what it like. I hate that scene. No, not you guys. No, you guys are cool. And her being his older sister is doubly cool. No, I mean the thing with Mithra. All right, so I want to stop here for a moment and talk about all that. Because it's really that big of a deal to me. I feel like that scene gets a new character off on such the wrong foot that it just... I knew a lot of people who saw that scene and they instantly hated Mithra. And she never recovered for them because they never gave her another chance. And it's a shame because I usually don't talk about my opinions of things until they come to pass. But Mithra, I think, is a deeply, deeply interesting character. And we'd already seen this done better elsewhere in much more justifiable circumstances. Mithra and Rex not getting along, her having a short fuse. I get that they don't get along, and you don't want characters getting along too easily. I don't think this is the way to do it. She was completely in the wrong. Rex did absolutely nothing to provoke her. The whole setup is just fan service for the sake of fan service without any real payoff other than that. I know that similar things could be said about Pyra, but those moments at least did something for the story, like Rex being immediately attracted to her and inclined to go along with what she wanted to do at the very beginning, or the two of them having the same injuries to show that their life forces were connected. The latter was a really creative way to show that. This didn't do Mithra any favors, and it didn't accomplish anything we didn't already know at the same time. The only thing that I can really give that scene is the comedic timing of Tora getting beamed in the background was pretty funny, and it made Dromark's pajamas canon. I like that. But I really just wish that scene didn't exist, and I know that a lot of other people feel the same way, so yeah, that's gonna be the first cutscene that gets kind of a negative review from me. I'm sure someone out there found it more funny than annoying, but I'm not one of those people. Oh, the rain hadn't cleared up. I thought for a moment that it had. It was just the little chunk of the wild blue yonder that we were looking at, I guess. Well, it might not be the happiest day that we're setting sail on, but if we go back here, oh, it's the rival from Pokemon Gold and Silver, and my battery is dying. I will replace that before anything else happens. I am here to fondle something blue while talking to you. Let's face it, no one's going to save us. We've had to stand up and fight for ourselves. Is something wrong? Never mind, just leave me alone. I'm busy. This very remote conversation only happens at this one very specific time. Let's head on over to Murmur and board the ship. That isn't how I walked up.
This light. What is it? Rock's core crystal. It was like a stone. What happened?
Don't you remember, Rex? Vanham told you. Core crystals don't die. They always regenerate after a while.
Regenerate?
Ready to be reawakened by a new driver.
So, if I resonated with it now...
Then a new rock would be born into this world.
A new rock? Vandam's blade.
What do?
I'm not sure. Taking Vandam's old partner. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but maybe he would have wanted you to do it. Just do whatever.
Right.
Probably time we headed for the ship, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go ahead and register us for boarding.
Nia, do we really need to rush?
Sure, we could take our time and miss out on the good seats. Oops.
Ow. What was that kid's problem?
Rex! Your bag!
Huh? No. No. No!
What have you lost now?
Rock's core crystal. It's not here.
You mean the little blighter?
After him, at once!
Titan's foot!
Little bastard, you get back here right now! Do not keep me from awakening Rock's core crystal! I'll jump off the whole goddamn trade guild if I have to!
That little thief looked pretty young, right?
Yeah. And those ears. Gormotti for sure.
So let's see. There, that's the brat.
Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
Why, that little... He stole the old ship.
What now?
Let's go. Are there any other... There's one. Garum,
Hey, Rex. What's the big hurry?
lend me a boat.
What? I mean, sure, but why?
There was a pickpocket. Took our core crystal. Over there.
Over there?
Hold it! Bring that ship back here!
Why, that's Pittman's ship. Your thief's on board that thing.
Please.
All right, then. The key's in the slot, so you can take her right out.
Thanks. I'll bring her back as soon as I can.
No worries. Go get him, Rex.